Hi, my friends and family. You're watching Trey's Myths and Tunes and my daily ritual, Trey's timeless 15 minutes of explain on YouTube and Odyssey, your unofficial source of unsanctioned, unbribed truth coming from outside the control grid of the Matrix system. Today, my little talk is called Your Real Needs versus the official script. Well, I came upon a child who resembled the goddess divine, who confessed to me, yes, in no time would she ever obey any crimes of the death cults of the east or west. 'Cause she has to be free to do her best to be and reclaim the divine inner goddess and just blessed. And I asked her, where are you going? And this is what she told me. She said, I'm going down to Yasgar's farm. I'm gonna join in a rock and roll band. And I don't know who I am, but life is for learning. You see that we are stardust golden. And I thought that you flunking know that we got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we get to Woodstock, we're gonna figure out how to DIY. 'Cause your real needs are different than what the official scripts say they is. So, your real needs versus the official script. Well, you need shelter, food, medicines, which I would say have to be plants or organic plants, ideally. You have to take care of your body, your hygiene, your mental, spiritual, physical, psychic hygiene. But of course, the ancient takeover plan that's coming to its greatest head recently has, unfortunately, for over a century, convinced people that shelter means they must pay the crazy extortion called rent or property taxes if you're the landlord or homeowner. Um, we need sun or scalar solar light radiation. The system teaches us we need to have a microwave cellular phone, or the gadget I'm using now at least, but preferably a microwave cellular phone crammed into our head. So it teaches us we need microwave radiation, and it's compulsory. Um, you need to learn how to live, in other words, how to farm or be an artisan or make something beautiful to sell or trade. You must learn skills to live, to be human, right? The compulsory, again, the forced compulsory school system teaches you how to be a good slave. And Jordan Peterson did a recent interview with a man who, the way they put it is, it teaches you how to be a good worker. So, as far as food, they're going to teach you you must buy all your food in the store if you buy the script, right? You must buy all your food in the store. And if you eat GMOs, it's no problem, right? No problemo. Well, this is incorrect. Your need for medicines, which I would say should be plants, or hopefully if you're intelligent, they're going to be plants, which is what God, it says in the Bible, God gave us for medicine. Well, Big Pharma is going to convince you that you need poisons if you buy their script, their official reality script. You need poisons. And as I've said before, eating the Going back to probably something that humans learned from the Anunnaki or the Dracos a long time ago, to enslave or to take control over wild beasts, such as these wild quails I got around me here. They became chickens. This greatly increased humans' brain size, ability to work hard, and have big muscles and big brains. And yes, it is in a way it's slavery. However, if these chicken egg chicken placenta harvesters who do it organically treat their chickens with love and they don't use cages anymore, etc., I don't really feel it's such a bad karma. So, as I've said before, eating these stolen organic chicken placentas has, in a way, been a thing that saved my health. So, but the World Economic Forum has openly been saying lately that they want you and me to eat or live off, or the peasants to live on crickets. Crickets. They're telling us this, right? Do you know why? Because they and their overlords, the Draco reptilian race, think of us as their chickens. And maybe if you're in California, you're their free range chickens. Never forget, and this doesn't even include the conversation of adrenochrome or, just simply eating humans and drinking blood and vampirism, literal vampirism, just economic vampirism, or just simply the fact that they consider us their farm animals. This is why they're putting forth that, because Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab are slaves of these 15-foot bipedal reptiles who are terraforming, taking over the ionosphere and many of your bodies, I'm sad to say. And this is why they want us to eat crickets, because they think of us as their chickens. Okay? Just an overt, obvious thing, right? So, you have to take care of your body for your health, right? So, and your immunity system, for example, which comes from the Almighty, the Christos, and this is how you support it through organic means, right? But the system says, and in 2020 they tried to force a lot of us to let the system take your body, or help you have an immunity system, or take over your body through these shots, right? Self-replicating colonies inside, graphene dioxide, and the motto is always divide and conquer. So this is how you always can tell if the devil or the devil or Luciferian, the Black Suns or the Belial Suns are in the details of your plan, or even your subconscious mind, as if it's dividing and conquering you, okay, or your friends, family, your life. Your real need is to know that this is, obviously, this planet is one. Peace, harmony is the way nature is. But the system, or the reptilian hijacked invasion takeover plan, needs you to believe in divide and conquer. It's a dog eat dog world, competition that narcissists rule over you, and you can't do anything about it. And you need to believe in equanimity, and I need to learn it as well fully to have a future. The system needs us to believe that hierarchy's in control. It's a closed loop control. It is what it is, and you ain't going to change it. That's just the way it is. Every one of us needs to remember friendliness, but the system needs you to be, they aspire to have you be like the Rothschilds' neighborhood, and where the mansions you don't even know the people who live in the mansion next to you, okay? Whereas friendliness is the natural, original Christos human race way, divine human race way. The Christ rules you in reality, but in the fake version and the takeover version, the anti-life AI rules you. This computer, this cell phone rules you. Whereas, as I've said before, my version of the future, my timeline is where computers are over here on the side. I make videos. I share the wealth. I learned so much through the computers. We program it. It doesn't control us. It helps us be free. It doesn't enslave us. But in the Luciferic plan, this enslaves us. In the Luciferic plan, instead of having 10 or 15 people watch every single one of my transmissions, they try to force it to be only 1 or 3. because they don't want me to organically grow a following. According to Don Miguel Ruiz, your sex is a need of your body. You need sex, intimacy, family life. This is pretty inarguable that you're going to need these, most of us. And I believe that the male seed is for the white part is for children. Then this comes to the need to reproduce, the continuity of life. But the dark side, through the media, through pornography, they have you convinced if you're in a male body or even a female, you need to get your rocks off. You need to throw off your seed. Get rid of it. Get rid of your masculinity. You need to have de-seeded emasculation. And if you're not willing to do that, you got to accept that these other people, as well as these people that would take hormones or have breast implants or have their breasts cut off, you have to accept the popularity of emasculation, and you have to accept that it's just a normal fact of life. In the last 20 years, since most people have been microwaving themselves with microwave phones all the time, that the sperm count is way down. It's just part of life, part of evolution. No, you have to see the goal of the male sex in reality versus like in the homosexual, or the idea that you want to get your rocks off is the goal of what a man would want. I mean, this is a sick brainwashing they give to heterosexual men too. You just want to get your rocks off and get old and die. The homosexual, you just want to have an orgasm, and so that's why they give you, they love to, like I said in my other video, the devil makes fun of their own. They love to rub it in and make fun of you by giving you the symbol of the rainbow to show you what they think of your continuity. Ha ha ha! The Rothschilds have had 400 different children in the past 50 years, but you get zero because you believe that the scam they designed, that you have to obey this ideation that will not include children, and or artificially have them, or use your male friend to artificially bring them to you. And on the same token, like in San Francisco and Santa Cruz, you also have to accept the extreme cost of rent and high property tax to be in your homosexual community with your elite to design your lifestyle. For example, all the lists on this shows might be things you need to know, but society's complexities, or what they think they want you to believe you need to know. The negative aliens' infiltration into almost everything is something you probably really need to know, you see, but the society doesn't want to ever let you even watch this show. For example, two of the most powerful activists in this community who meet on Sunday at the health food store, one of them, they put banners up to help people learn the truth about the vaccine every week, giving out thousands of flyers telling the truth, sold T-shirts telling the truth. But he's a landlord, and the other woman ran for the city council. Beautiful, powerful activist. But perhaps because there's things I say on this channel they disapprove of, or because of NPEs that they don't even, because they're powerful and beautiful souls in the freedom community, working within the structures of the Saturn Cube power tech, in other words, the box structure. For some reason, this woman tells me, "Oh, I saw your flyer on the stack, but I haven't looked at it. I just want to say to you, hey, if you're too afraid or you're too busy, or whatever excuse you have, please just tell me you forgot and leave it at that, or just apologize, or don't even say anything, or just be nice, like the other person next to you that doesn't even make an excuse." But I just want you to know that the disrespect that may be inherent in that has to come from the mind controller, the NPEs, and it's nothing personal, and that's the problem. Is that it cannot be personal if I am not a slave, or if I'm not contingent, if I'm not obedient to the system. You're not allowed to watch. Now, this may be inaccurate, and maybe you're a busy mama. I don't know. I'm just saying, If it's not inaccurate, then prove it to both of those people, because I love and respect them, but the dark one really doesn't want this information to get around.